Is fruit bad for you? Before you ditch the fruit, listen to this. My name is Megan. I'm a nutrition practitioner, the creator of Skinny for Delicious and the 14-Day Sugar Challenge. I coach clients to lose weight and crush their sugar cravings by teaching them to eat more real food. And if you're watching this, I hope you're already eating a lot of real food. I always hear from people, I don't eat fruit because it has too many carbs or too much sugar and it's ruining my diet. So it seems like now that fat is no longer the enemy, everyone is cutting the carbs, even the good ones. And what I notice is chronic dieters really like to overcomplicate what they eat and restrict food groups. And I'm seeing an increased trend of this, a trend of fad diets like keto, eliminating perfectly healthy and nutritious foods like an apple, and an increase in sugar cravings at the same time. So what is it? Is fruit really that bad for you? First of all, let's just break it down. There's a huge difference between fruit and added chemical sugars in foods, and even natural sugars like maple syrup and honey that have trace minerals in them. And while you could argue that those trace minerals are good for you, you would have to consume a really large amount to get that trace amount in your diet. Not to mention, most store-bought honeys are adulterated with corn syrup. Because there is such high demand for honey, it is now not in its true state. So most people are eating honey with corn syrup and not even realizing it. So, but back to fruit. While fruit contains sugars, it also has vitamins, minerals, fiber, and phytonutrients. And almost everyone on the planet is deficient in all four of these right now. So let's start with fiber. Fruit contains soluble and insoluble fiber, which slows the release of sugar into your bloodstream. So unlike added sugars, which spike your blood sugar quickly, that make you crave sugar over and over again, the fiber in fruit keeps you full and feeds your healthy gut bacteria, which helps you with absorption and digestions. And I want you to stop and think to yourself, how many times have you actually eaten too much fruit? How many times have you binged on fruit? I'm willing to bet never. It's almost impossible to overeat fruit because of the fiber and water in it. But it's very easy to overeat junk foods with added sugar that you replace fruits with. These foods, these junky foods, are highly palatable, and our reward system in our brain loves them, which is why you can eat them over and over again and never feel full. Now let's talk about phytonutrients. Phyto what? These are the different colors in fruits and vegetables. They have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which means they prevent the development of disease. Fruit also contains vitamins and minerals, particularly vitamin A, C, potassium, magnesium, iron, and zinc, to name a few. And many people are deficient in these key vitamins and minerals for many reasons. In fact, deficiencies in magnesium, iron, and zinc are very common among the population. So when you're craving fruit, it's often because you're deficient in one of these vitamins and minerals. And while fruit does have sugar, its benefits far outweigh any type of added sugar, whether or not it's a chemical or it's natural. But the real problem really isn't the fruit here, is it? It's our mindset. It's the mindset that we need to restrict fruit in our diets. And most people, when they restrict that fruit, they don't replace it with another healthier alternative like vegetables. And vegetables are another whole food that has sugar. But instead, what most people do is they replace it with junky foods or so-called brownies that are keto and have chemical added sugar to add the sweetness. And these things actually cause a disruption in your hormones, in the endocrine system, and they increase your sugar craving. So long-term, they're not a good solution. So what's in fruit? What is in an apple? just an apple. There's no more ingredients in an apple. It's just an apple. What's in cereal, granola bars, flavored yogurts, homemade keto bars? A lot of ingredients, and many of those ingredients have added sugar or some type of chemical form of sugar. And the reality is we need to get back to the basics of eating. We need to get our mindset shifted away from eating these trendy foods and getting back to eating real wholesome foods like apples that are so good for us. In my group coaching and 14-day sugar challenge, I teach my clients how to stop overcomplicating what they eat and get back to the basics of eating real food. In my new video series coming March 11th on Dishing Diets, I'm going to share with you easy ways to crush your sugar cravings and how to shift your mindset away from the diet mentality. Plus, I'm going to give you an easy solution to help you with all of this. So click the link in this email to get notified when that free series starts. As a bonus for signing up, you're going to get 3 mindset videos that you can watch right now. And I am so excited to share all of this with you.